Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and this is
Wrong channel.
Not my channel.
Wrong channel. Hey guys, we got a special treat for you today. We're going to be co-drafting from CGB's account from CGB's Dojo. Most of you guys who follow me on Twitch know I've been kind of MIA this week, but we have some really cool co-op videos coming out for you. So we're going to go ahead and start up a draft on CGB's account.
Oh yeah, we've got a draft token to burn.
Woohoo!
Let's go right to it. What do we got here? We're doing... What are these different types of draft things? How does this work?
So I think you probably just want to do Premier. It's going to be one of the quickest. It's also the ranked system, so it's more fun for people to watch.
All right, bronze, baby. We're going bronze.
All right, we got some work to do. We're ready. We're going to draft. Let's go.
I'm gonna draft. I'm being forced to draft.
Oh, shoot.
I lost some bet, probably, to be here. I don't remember what happened. But, yeah, this is my first actual attempt at a draft for the format, so...
So, CGB really loves, this is on CGB's account. We care a lot about rare drafting here.
No, I've got them all now.
Yeah, but you still get gems.
That's
so
true.
It's still good for you.
Okay.
You don't care about the commons and uncommons. So, plus, Tovolar is a really fun build-around card for Limited. It's not the best archetype, but it is a ton of fun, and also, strangely enough, we are going to be doing a Werewolves vs. Vampire showdown today, so I feel like it's only appropriate that we draft the werewolves. Also, this does not bode well for me. I feel like the wolf energy is here for you.
Oh, it's here. That's my Tovolar voice.
All right. Tovolar, baby, let's force it.
Werewolves time. Oh! My favorite card in the set.
You want to pivot? Blue-black control is the best in the set.
Is it?
Yep.
If we didn't take that, what would we take?
We would probably take either, if we wanted to force the Tovolar Wolves theme, we could take the Eccentric Farmer or the Shadow Beast.
Both of those don't seem exciting to me.
They are both fine playable cards. They are no deluge.
All right, but we might come back to this. Let's see what the packs have chosen for us.
All right. We will stay open.
3 straight rares. This is amazing. I don't need that rare though, to be honest. I've already got it.
The Horde is probably one of the better commons in the set. I think it's, top 3 commons in the set easily, and it pairs well with your Memory Deluge.
So 3/4, that when it enters the battlefield creates 2/2 black zombie creature tokens with Decayed, and you exile 2 cards.
Yep, and you exile their flashback or disturb cards. Yeah,
it does seem really good.
It's quite strong.
All right, let's grab the Diregraph Horde.
All right, things are just coming up on your colors here.
I guess so.
So there's a second one. Holy smokes, that thing is good. The Corpse Cobble is okay. The Cemetery is a little underwhelming. Spirit is fine, but I think we definitely just kind of snap a Horde here.
Just more Horde.
Yeah.
All right, sweet.
We did pass a pretty good blue card in pack 1. I was a little sad about, the Abomination Bird, but Flip the Switch here has overperformed for me a fair amount. It's a good counter spell. You love counter spells.
I do love counter spells.
So we can hold open, counter, and then Memory Deluge. Oh my gosh.
It's just like me playing Constructed. I'm going to go build this deck in Constructed. Let's go.
It's coming up, CGB.
All right, let's flip that switch. What else we got here? This card looked amazing in the World Championships in the rounds that I watched.
It's actually quite good. It's overperformed my original expectations as well.
Okay. Anything here that even competes?
No Way Out is cute, but I would probably take a first larder zombie over it.
Okay. Sounds fun to me.
Pretty solid.
I just, in the World Championships, I saw this card just come down on turn 1 and the opponent didn't get to attack for 4 turns. It was so cool.
So later, when we stream our showdown for the title, I just want you to remember, you abandoned the werewolves. So they will remember.
I see how it is. Okay. You know what? They'll deal with it. Oh, I like... Okay. Geist Wave?
I like Geist Wave.
So, I have a thing when I do play limited, not that I ever do, but when I do play limited, I like people know that I do ridiculous things with bounce spells.
Great.
Like anytime I have a bounce spell, I find a way to play it even if it sucks.
I love bounce spells.
Yeah. Geist Wave looks like a really good one. Are we flipping more switches?
I think we are. That card's quite good.
We'll need some cheaper drops, but right now we're just flipping switches, drawing cards, and hoarding like crazy.
Yeah.
This is kind of exciting.
Both of these black cards are playable. I mean, I would probably take a first Bat Whisperer over the Behemoth, just because I feel like the 2 Horde is already kind of a top end for us. So we want to start filling out our curve a little bit.
Gotta find a way to make an opponent lose life. Not my specialty, but...
There's a little 2/2 zombie for 2 that you can tap 3 creatures to ping them. That works.
Wow, we are still going here.
Yeah, our colors are pretty open. Feels good. Arrogant Outlaw and the Bat Whisperer are both playable, so I'd probably just take the Outlaw to fill that curve.
My my invitational card, for sure. I like to see myself as an outlaw who is, slightly excited about oneself.
So, Blade Brand is nice. You get to draw a card, and it turns your little decay tokens into, like, you can just throw them into a thing. And if they choose to block, it feels pretty good. Corpse Cobble's really good for your decayed tokens.
Oh my goodness. There's just endless blue and black going on.
And we got that No Way Out that was also pretty playable. We're open.
Good lord. Okay then.
So let's hope we get rewarded and get some good cards here. Well, we didn't.
Sorry, Tovalar.
Goodbye forever.
Literally every other pick is potentially playable, though, I think.
Yeah, I think it is.
That's kind of wild.
This
is not wild.
Yeah, this is pretty underwhelming. The 5-drop is playable, but nothing exciting. Honestly, I would probably just rare draft.
Rare draft first pick.
20 gems.
You are speaking my language. Yes. Nobody likes a good rare draft like me.
Again, pretty underwhelming. We've got a little top end with the carriage. It's playable. We've got the Drifter at 4, which is also playable. And Crawl from the Cellar, I like.
I have no idea. What would you take?
I mean, we kind of need 2 drops. I hate to take that one, though. That's not one I would like to play. So...
I don't know. We got a lot of instants. Maybe we just have a couple instants.
Personally, I would take Crawl from the Cellar. The carriage is fine, but we don't have anything to really, like, use it.
Okay. Hopefully some better 2-drops or some more larder zombies make their way to us.
Yeah, I feel like they will. We seemed really open.
Like, maybe pack 3 will be juicy. Because there's no way they're going to get good blue or black cards to our right. Oh my god.
No. Down. We did it. That's the zombie.
Oh.
2-drop. It's everything we want in all the land.
I can't believe this card is so good.
You abandoned the wolves.
Look. They're not abandoned. They're not abandoned. I always
had Tovalar and Tovalar's dude.
I always come back to the pack. So, it's fine. I should just draft this so he has some company in the sideboard. Just to flex. It's one of those where in paper you could pull out your sideboard at the end of a draft, a game with your opponent and be like, still had all these that I didn't use or didn't even make my deck.
Oh boy. Okay.
Good old days, All right. Oh my god. They're trying to build me a constructed wolf deck.
They are, I think.
But, I mean, they're also passing me a Dissipate. Now, that's a CGB card, but we already have 2 counters.
Dissipate or the 2-drop, or you could rare draft if you really wanted.
I don't need this.
I would probably just Dissipate.
Do I want 3 counters in a deck in this format?
I mean, are you feeling okay?
What have I done with CGB? All right. Is multiple Geist Waves good?
Not really. I would probably take the Rotten Reunion. We might not run it, but...
Gross.
It's actually not bad, especially if we get any more of the zombies. We'll be pretty happy.
Okay, I'll take the Rotten Reunion. Oh my god, this would have been the greatest rare draft of all time. But we've got this 1/2 Spirit.
That thing's not great. We don't have any good ways to use it, because we don't have much in the way of, like, discarding spirits. We might play it, but I would probably just rare draft.
Yeah, baby. Storm the Festival.
Ooh, that is one of the better 1-drops in the format for us, which is perfect. The Awakener.
Oh, okay. All right. I've actually never used this card.
So that's a good sign that we are in the open lane. And we can take a Drifter here, fill out that 4-drop slot.
Okay, get a little flying action.
Yep.
So
now we take, yep.
Okay.
We said we might play that before, but we rare drafted over it. We already have one of the keys, so you could take the 2-drop to fill your curve, or you could take another bird. I would probably just take the 2-drop just to be safe.
Okay. We actually don't have a Secrets of the Key. I don't know if we're supposed to have one or not.
I thought we took one. Oh, maybe we didn't.
I don't know. I don't really think we need it. We got the Memory Deluge. It's like endless cards.
Take the Candle just in case we need more bodies. It also fixes if we find like a big rare we want to splash.
They happen to be extremely green.
Now green is very open in this pack. Sadness.
Oh yeah, we're crushing it now. Always take the fancier cosmetic card, 100%. Yeah, the amount of good green stuff that was passed to us through that pack is crazy. Look at that. There's a Mythic in red.
You could have had so many green and red bombs.
Is there anything for us? I guess this is a card?
Yeah, that's a card, and also the Rotting Zombie is a card, but I think I would take the Angler just to help fill out that 2-drop slot.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a lot of 3s. 3 is the I counter you. Oh, I love this card. Is it good?
It's okay, but we don't have a lot of use for the day-night cycle, but there is a Siege Zombie there, which kind of makes our deck.
Okay.
Sad,
Fair.
I know.
Fair. If they pass me the blue-white Teferi, I'm going to be so sad. So, what do we got?
I mean, there's really not much here.
What do you do? Beginning of your end step, lost life, put a counter on it? Ugh.
I think that's what the pick is, to be honest.
She's got moves.
Yeah, we don't have a ton of 3-drops, so I think we're pretty happy to have it.
More Outlaw, more Bloodbrand. We haven't picked one of these. I don't know if it's any good.
We don't have 3-drops. I would probably take the Outlaw and not be very happy about it.
Yeah. More Delvers. Devious Cover-Up. Alt WinCon. You get 2 of them. You just counter everything forever.
Yeah.
It's a thing. What would you take here?
And then they would mill themselves out. Actually, that blue draw spell is pretty good. The second
This
stage.
one?
Yeah. It's underperformed a little bit, but I think we have enough counters.
It says draw a card. You convinced me.
Gotcha. I would take the Death Touch 3-drop here. Yep.
The Hoblin
I
Zombo.
think that one's pretty good. Our curve is big enough to where we really don't need the unblockable guy.
We've got a lot of playables.
We do.
We're doing good. Whenever you cast a spell from a graveyard, create Birdo.
Yeah, that card is kind of crazy. I've actually never drafted that deck, but it's kind of the blue-white disturb thing. You can take the Corpse Cobble, it'll get cut, but it's an uncommon for vault value.
Vault value.
Hey, that's kind of a gift. That
This
4-drop. Or we could take the
That's a
larger
good one.
zombie, but I think that 4-drop's really good.
This one is?
Mhm.
Okay. I don't even have to read it. I believe you.
So this is actually a little tough. We didn't end up with a ton of... We have, no removal in black, which is weird for how open it feels. So we could take the Locked in a Cemetery, or we could take the upgraded 3-drop, which I'd take the Locked.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we need to stop a creature from killing us.
Yeah.
Maybe one. No removal, blue-black deck. Embarrassing.
We've got bounce and counters.
So, do we want...
Startle is playable.
I mean, yeah, now we just need to trick them into killing their own creatures.
It's true. We have some good card advantage. We've got some drain. Uncommon for value. We're not playing any of it.
Vivisection.
And we might play the Spirit.
Jeez.
Ooh, I actually wanted that card. That's great.
The Occultist.
Yeah,
Nice.
I actually did.
Pack 3 last pick playable. Yes.
Attention fans of MTGNerdGirl. CoolStuffInc.com is partnering with her on a special limited edition all-metal soldier token. This is a one-time only production run, with each token individually numbered and totally unique. But that's not all. 10 lucky customers will also receive a free, super rare alternate art version. Pre-orders are only open for a short 2-week window. After that, they'll never be offered again. Don't miss the chance to pre-order your unique token today. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
So if I click, this is how much I've done draft. If I click this, it cuts it?
Yep, so if you just make clicks, it'll just put it into your sideboard.
All right, where do we start the cutting?
I usually start at the back end because that's where you have like the least room, because you don't want too many 5 and expensive heavy drops. I would probably cut like one of the behemoths and the spirit and leave it there.
Okay.
Go to 4-drop. We're cutting like the candle. We don't need that. And
I'm going to read this really quick. So 3 and a blue for a 4/3. When it becomes blocked, each creature blocking it gets -1/-1, and the backside's a 5/4, and each creature when a creature blocking it dies, its controller loses 1 life. Okay.
it's
So
pretty neat.
stats in text for days.
That
It has flanking for the boomers.
What is that blue Viv? I can't really read it. It's kind of tiny.
Vivisection?
Oh yeah, that's probably not something we want to be playing. We do have some zombies to sack.
And it says draw cards.
It does.
I like draw cards. But the thing is, we can draw all the cards in the world if they have one creature that's better than all of ours.
Yeah, it just depends what other card draws we have. If we feel like we have too much, then that's a little too slow. But we're okay for now to leave it in. We can start cutting things like one of the No Way Outs, for sure.
Okay. We still have 8 cards to go, too.
Yeah. I haven't been super impressed with Corpse Cobble, but it's fine to play.
We need something, I guess, to attack through and trigger this if we care. We've got a few of those life loss things. I guess the Outlaw helps. Do we need 2 of this?
Probably not, but we only have 4 3-drop creatures, which is kind of right. Ish.
No, we also have Sneaky, make bad 2/2.
Yeah, but they die at the end of turn,
Yeah.
so they're not quite as strong. I would probably get rid of a Startle, especially if you're planning on keeping the draw 3 cards option.
Okay.
Probably getting rid of the Unblinking.
Blinky?
Yeah.
We're getting rid of
I
Blinky?
think we have a lot of 2-drops.
Okay.
Rotten Reunion we probably don't need because we have 2 hordes.
Mm-hmm.
And the hordes will do the same job. Those 1-drops are all pretty premium.
Okay.
All right.
Still 5 cards to go.
Yeah.
We can cut the Viv then. I do like this. I like
If
the
you-
look of
if
it
you
probably
like it,
more than the
keep it in.
Cobble.
If you like it, keep it in. We have other cuts we can make too. Like the No Way Out's pretty medium. Like if you
Okay.
draw it late in the game, you feel pretty sad. We can cut.
Actually, I like all the counter spells a lot too, so this being an instant plays well with that. The
Yeah.
more instants you have, the better.
What is our creature count?
Our creature count,
17 is pretty high.
yeah, it is actually. What's the worst creature, do you think? Is it this thing?
Probably the Outlaw generally, and the Bat
Okay.
is pretty medium.
I like the bat a little bit, but yeah, I can see what you mean.
The Bat makes extra targets for the Siege Zombie, and also is a good sack target for the Awakener, so I like Bat. Maybe the Blade Brand, because you want to keep the Vivisection, because that, like, turns one of your zombies into a, like, kills something if they do decide to block, which I like, and redraws itself.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe Geist Wave? I know you want to play the bounce spell, but it's a lot of counters, too.
Yeah, but like bouncing and counters kind of can go together if they have a big awesome thing.
It's
I
true.
don't know. I also see a lot of things of my own, like you can bounce for value.
All right. So what do you think the cuts are?
Oh man. Is Crawl from the Cellar like really, really good?
I mean, it's kind of just card advantage. And if you're
It
getting
is,
back
actually.
like Horde Ogre, the Horde zombie guy, you get those back, it's really good.
Okay. So we have this for card advantage. We have Memory Deluge. Maybe we don't need a Vivisection because we have the Deluge in this kind of the same spot.
And you have the Sage.
Yeah, yeah. All right. We're turning down a draw 3. The last card.
It's
always so hard. Why is it so hard?
Cutting in limited is not easy. We do have only 3 5-drops, so like this is pretty close to a 16 land deck, so we could go that route if we wanted.
I'm terrified. I'm terrified of cutting land. I always play too many in standard too.
Fair enough. Then I think the next cut is gonna be...
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. I think the 2 worst cards that are not the ones we want to play is going to be Geistwave and Locked in a Cemetery. And you want Geistwave, so Locked in a Cemetery it is. Let's just get them.
Okay.
No removal. Blue-black,
Forget
let's go.
Forget removal. Pointless. All right, let's get into the games. Do you name your decks?
Not usually, but you can do whatever you like.
I
gave up on werewolves. I abandoned my home team.
I'm a terrible person. Dank draft. All right, let's go. What time is it? Game time. Ooh. Some basketball.
Draft time.
Here we go. Are you ready for bronze action?
I am.
I'm always scared because I tend to lose these things. And people like laugh at me for playing bronze. They laugh at me more when I lose bronze. So you got to help me bring it home.
I will try.
Hands fine?
Yeah, looks good to me.
Okay.
Hopefully we draw a counter or 2 to like kind of lock up this mid game, but we've got stuff to do. Hopefully our opponents don't know what they're doing.
Hopefully this card is as beautiful in draft as I find it to be in standard, where I just spam it every day, all day.
We're looking pretty good right now. That Flip the Switch was a great draw.
Yeah, the curve's going to be nice.
Hopefully they play nothing. If they have no 2-drop, we'll be looking great. Oh, poop.
Pestilent Wolf. Gains Death Touch. Ooh. Okay.
Yep. I think we just do nothing.
All right, so it's premium to just keep this around because you can just sit back and drain them out.
Yeah, once you get the Horde Dredge guy on board, they're going to be having some problems.
You can keep the decayed creatures around and just tap them to drain. That's a rare.
Yeah, I would flip the switch just to keep board state. That thing's actually not that scary and limited because you don't have a lot of great ways to get the lands into your yard. I mean, there are some, certainly, and it can be good, but pretty minor.
Aggressive.
Yeah, I think we just take this.
It loves me.
It does.
The deck loves me.
I think we just attack with perfect.
Yeah. Keep our toy around.
We'll flip the switch again, and then hopefully into Horde. And then, whew, big boy.
We might cobble a heck of a corpse.
Eventually.
Yeah. Its X is equal to the power. Yeah, so we might have like 8 of these?
That is a thing. Or you do it in response to removal, and then you scoop up a few extra zombies too, which is nice. It's a good surprise blocker if they attack into your zombies thinking you can't block, and you're just like, gotcha.
Ooh.
It's pretty fun.
I like evil. Evil's fun.
Yeah, I would just, again, flip the switch it.
Where's our scoop? Where's our frustration scoop?
Oh, no land. Ooh.
Well,
I think we're happy to just follow suit and attack.
okay. Could also make those into a 4/4 after hitting them for damage.
You could do it on, it's an instant. So
Yeah.
you could do it on their turn, especially if they play something pre-combat, and then try to attack you with the wolf. You can eat the wolf, which is pretty cute.
It is pretty cool. What's it gonna be, you pestilent wolfie? Is Simic good in this format?
I don't think Simic is very good, no. Blue is one of the best colors, but Simic in general has very little support. I would just let this go.
Agreed.
We're doing all right with the race.
These... It's so weird, man. Limited. We're just racing with grizzly bears. Root Coil Creeper.
Card's okay.
Yeah. A little ramp. I could use a blue mana. Are we giving it Death Touch? What we do? What we doing, opponent? What's the play?
I'm a little sad. Like, if we hit a land here and they counter our Corpse Cobble will feel pretty, or counter our Dread would feel pretty bad. So one of the things we could do is maybe just eat our 2/2s so we can pressure, and they might choose to counter that. But that's weird. I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This is a close one, right?
Yeah.
But
I think I would probably just eat those and make a 4/4 and see if we can pressure them.
okay. Come on, Cobble.
So there's a stick, but this could be the wolf, right?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
they could decide to counter the Corpse Cobble, and
It's gonna feel bad if we don't rip the land.
it will feel bad if we don't rip the land, I agree. Alright, well, that worked.
It's waiting for that Geist Wave.
Could also be a bounce spell. There's 2 in the format.
Clutch.
Alright, so
Alright.
maybe we attack with the 4/4 first
Yeah.
and see what they do.
I think I play this just in case we want to Cobble in
Sure.
response for some reason.
I like that.
So 4 points. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe you take 4.
We are in bronze too, so like I would read way more into these sticks than I might otherwise. So, alright, I think we just play the Dread Horde out. I mean, I feel like that Cobble, when we sacked 2 tokens, is a pretty good counter. Heyo!
We in there.
Got him!
So what you doing over there? Is it good?
Green does have some graveyard interactions, and they're mythics. There's like a Tarmogoyf type rare in the set, so you know, getting stuff out of their graveyard, even if it's not recursion creatures or flashback spells, it's still pretty good.
Okay.
And we say go.
Good turn, good turn. We've got the Siege Zombie to get an extra point in with our thingies that don't block. Some good art, right? Like, if they're gonna do the Decayed thing, the zombie using its own arm as a weapon.
It's pretty good,
Kind
yeah.
of.
Whoa, that thing is scary. Oh, never mind. That's not that scary. I thought it was the one that doubles their stuff.
You're not afraid of this?
I mean, I'm a little afraid, but it's
I'm
not
very
that
afraid
bad.
of this.
The thing is in limited, they're usually not that great.
If they're gonna hit Ren and Unnatural Growth, just watch.
They are not.
They are going to do
This
it.
is limited. Don't
Doesn't
jinx
matter.
us.
Doesn't matter.
You have constructed PTSD.
I do.
This is probably going to be like a janky 2-drop and then like a mediocre, borderline playable 5-drop.
I still think Embercleave is
Look,
coming
it's
down.
a land and a stupid enchantment.
I still spend every day thinking an Embercleave is gonna hit me, okay? I wake up in the night in a sweat, feeling some from double striking Annex hardened in the forge.
Don't forget before your turn. Yeah. Look at that. Beautiful.
What does this do? +2/+2 in Vigilance? Okay.
Yeah, it's just kind of bad, is what it is.
I guess that's true. Got him. What is this turn? We're definitely attacking with this.
Yeah, I think so. And then the question is, do we want to hold open Deluge or do we want to sack a token to cast the Behemoth?
Well, they can't sweep the board, or they're not going to sweep the board.
In those colors, no.
Yeah, let's just keep getting thickness on the board, right?
All right, well, let's attack first, see what happens. I don't think maybe hover over that wolf just to make sure it doesn't have first strike. I think it's just vigilance, right?
Yeah. Double block, trade for the wolf. They just have a creeper left over.
I don't even think they would double block. Just the one, I imagine.
Menace.
Oh, yeah. Nice call. Yeah. Happy with this. So that whole land that they cast just gave us a 2-for-1. They got a land out of it. Welcome to limited.
So
it's fun here. It's less scary.
is that fun?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Depends on the depth of fun, I guess. Sacrifice you. Roar. So big. 7/6 for 5. Of course, in Constructed we had Rotting Regisaur. It's not that impressive.
I liked the Rotting Regisaur decks. Remember Regisaur Embercleave?
Did you have to? Did you have to?
I mean, I just wanted to scare you a little. Alright, they're gonna get like another janky thing, but they might... Okay, now they'll probably get one good thing. But we're so far ahead, it's fine. And we have a Deluge in our hand.
Yeah, it's fine. This is fine.
So look at that. They got a land and a cute little wolf.
This is great. I love it here.
Things are so much less scary here.
Oh my goodness.
So I would take Horde and yeah, Crawl for sure.
Alright, beautiful. Do we even have something? Not yet. Our opponent will have to try a little harder to get something into our graveyard.
Is this on their turn?
This is on our turn.
We deluged on our turn?
Yeah. Just
Oh,
in
yeah,
case
yeah.
we had a cool playable right now, because we had nothing else to do.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just send. I like it.
I mean, that's lethal, so they have to block here.
Yeah, I think we just send...
They can't block here and live.
Yep, so we send everything. Because
Yeah.
we can't use the... Actually, this is just lethal. They literally can't live. Right?
They can block this.
Menace.
Right? Oh, you got me. I didn't...
Ayo.
Wait, that has text?
It does have text.
Poggers. Ugh, I've returned to take over bronze.
We're gonna do it.
Cower at my feet.
CGB! Coming for my job now.
I could not do your job. Like without you poking me, I think I'd forget what all these cards do. I like memorizing about 10 to 20 cards and just spamming them over and over across like every different color combination.
Fair.
Look
But
at
you
it.
have to remember so many cards on other like sets. Once a set rotates out, it's gone. I forget everything about that set. I never have to maintain any knowledge ever again.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just one set at a time, which is kind of nice.
I can't remember what it was, but there was some card from like Kaldheim where you're just like, I don't know what that is. That you probably played back then, but
definitely.
you can just forget as
Yep.
soon as you're done. Okay. This is the same hand as the last one.
Pretty much, except we have double blue this time, which is kind of cute. And we're going to top deck, the 3-mana counter, so we can just be perfect on the curve every time.
2 of them in a row, in fact. 2 flip the switch in a row, please. Dealer, hit me.
So we can crush this bronze thing. I can't do it like you.
Crushed bronze player destroy. Yes. The drama of a CGB video comes from voice inflection. It's about all I have. What the hell is this?
Okay, well, you didn't top deck what you wanted, which is a little sad.
I'm sad. So Grizzly Bear, if it's
Let them
something.
loot. Let them, whatever it's called.
Oh, it doesn't have a backside.
Rummage.
It just lets them rummage.
Mm-hmm.
Up to 2 though.
Yep. Which
Okay.
is nice and limited for sure,
mean-
especially late game.
I guess that's got a high ceiling.
Yeah, in the late game. So any time you have a card that's like really good for your curve, which you can play on 2, but then later helps get you some more value, is quite powerful.
Okay. That's not good.
Uh-oh, our opponent has removal.
They have 2 cards left because they mulliganed, but we have
Okay.
nothing to do for 2 turns.
Make sure you play the island next turn.
Okay. Making them sweat, Don't want to see them coming.
We should be able to brick most of their cards with this Horde. That's one of the better removal spells.
Okay.
So we could just play that and try to brick them a little bit. Maybe they'll use their removal on it. If not, it blocks the 2/1, which I'm okay with. And then we can play the Dread Horde next turn.
Yeah, worry about the board, because Deluge isn't going to find us a sweeper or anything.
No, yeah. It's not going to find us anything that saves us. So I think just maintaining our life total a little bit here is more important. And then we can use Deluge for the card advantage once we've stabilized.
Okay. They're going to slash that, I think.
I mean, if they do, I think I'm fine with it. Because
Yeah.
then the Horde should just be able to come down, block all their stuff.
Make them
we hope-
sad.
yeah.
Get this thing exiled so they don't bring it back again.
Yep. Definitely a good thing to do.
Eh?
All right, we're okay with this.
Oh, it's night too. They get to do that cheap. Do they have another play?
They sure do.
They're feeling pretty aggressive.
Yeah, the vampire deck is the aggressor. The Boros deck really never came together. I think it's one of the worst cards. That's an interesting one. It lets them get stuff out of their graveyard, which they won't have anything. Great. So you just get the spell and that, and we're good.
Thank you. Come again.
Thanks.
They were impressed. All right. Do they have a way through the 3/4?
Hopefully not. They have one blank. They basically just top decked back-to-back turns here. So I would block the one on the far right, because that is going to do continuous damage.
I mean, their hesitancy to attack with this, does it mean they have something or don't?
I mean, I think they probably have something. I'm hoping it's a 2-for-1. Like, if it's the Blade brand, it's okay. If it's another small burn spell, that's okay. But the one on the right represents 3 damage. I definitely don't want to let them keep rummaging, but our life total's a little scary, and we don't have any life gain.
What's that do?
It gives them 3 mana, which they
What?
can play
Wait,
more
what? They
stuff.
played their whole hand.
They did, yeah. It's a little sad.
Thicky.
So we
Thick
can
one?
we can thick, yeah, and give us 2 blockers. We're close to dead. If they top deck anything relevant, we are in some trouble.
Yeah, we've got to have the board presence.
Yeah, and the unfortunately the counter spells from there on don't really do much. Sack a creature. We're hoping to draw like a Crawl from the Cellar or something, and then hopefully we can just keep counter spells open.
They're chickening
Ooh,
out.
Yeah, if they chicken out here, it's great for us.
Yeah, if they're not willing to take that now, they're never going to resolve something relevant for a
Great,
while.
this is awesome. Yeah, so now we're just gonna hold open Deluge, hold open the counters, and hopefully get back in this game with some card advantage from Deluge.
I'm entering my happy zone.
Happy place!
Yeah, this is what we do. This is what we do.
We're in the happy place.
They're going to feel like they're playing a bad game of Constructed in a minute here. Oh, look what they drew. That's it. It would be so sad if something were to happen
to your top deck premium removal spell. Get out of town.
No.
And we still have Deluge. So beautiful.
We'll just keep dropping the thanks. Hold on, I got something else for him.
I'm so glad this is in my account. So yeah, take the Horde and the Island, probably, because we have the Deluge, or the Dissipate, right?
Yeah.
That was kind of sad draws, but that's fine. Do we have enough? We do, for the Horde and the Dissipate, which is good. And we get rid of their spells, so we can't do anything.
Dun, dun, dun,
Perfect.
I'm killing him. I'm killing him on the emo game.
And I like waiting and not sacrificing the zombies because we have 2 siege zombies. Next turn we can hold open Deluge and Dissipate again. I want to do the Deluge as soon as possible because there are cards that can remove it.
Yep. So, have you had enough? I mean...
That's a large creature. It is night, so it's going to flip to the back side. It gives other werewolves haste. We could counter that. I mean, it's one of the better things they're going to have in their deck.
If they attack with all this stuff, they die, and we go down to 3.
That thing is hasty. I would counter it.
Okay, we will counter it.
The slash card can go face, that 3 damage removal spell. Crawl from the Cellar is great.
Fun. But we want to Deluge, I think,
Yeah,
more.
so I think we can Crawl from the Cellar, the zombie, the Horde, yeah, that. I would probably take that. Put the +1/+1 onto anything.
Big thick.
You can cast the Deluge if you want. That might be more important, and next turn we can do the zombie. They're on top deck mode. They don't have a ton of lands in play. I feel like we're in a pretty good spot.
I think we got this.
Yeah, this feels great to me.
We got this. This is right in the comfort zone. This is right in the pocket. I will now stack my deck. That looks fun.
Corpse Cobble. I would take, what, maybe Wave and...
I like the Cobble.
Cobble?
We've got a lot of little critters.
And the biggest thing that they're going to kill us with is removal and then swinging through our zombies, which would be sad. So now we probably just... Black does have a discard spell, so we might want to... They have 2, so we might want to keep that island now.
Okay.
If we don't need it. So
Okay.
cast the Siege Zombie and pass?
I think so. We could attack with the 8/7.
We could, yeah.
Like, we ambush them with Mega Zombie.
Yeah, if they choose to, like, gang block it, then we can bring something else back. We can also bounce their stuff if they find a way through. This isn't terrible.
It's time. It's time to suck all hope from them.
Let's hope so.
Discard Swamp Draw.
Alright, let's see what they get.
Their deck is like Rummage Tribal.
Yeah. Red has a lot of card draw through rummaging, which is really nice. I actually really like the Forgers. It's very aggressive and also great for the aggressive decks because it lets you redraw those lands at the end.
Yeah, you're gonna have to throw something else under the bus with it. Oh. Chickening out.
And that just kills them in 2 turns because we're going to ping them for 2 more damage, right? And then ping them again. So if they don't block it, they're in some trouble.
Are you kidding? We're gonna also stitch these into Mega Zombie.
We might not
Zombie
want to.
Voltron. We might want to.
Because having it go wide means that, like, they need 4 blockers versus just 2. You will get that extra damage in, especially if they take this. Feels pretty good.
Okay. I don't know. I want the sweet play. I don't need good reasons.
Fair.
The content wants to see the giant corpsey zombie, but let's see what they do here. Whether or not they have open mana and what their capabilities are.
That thing is nothing.
Hi, what are you doing here? What would you say you do here? Discard. Okay. Discard Seize the Storm. They play a land. Alright, they've got nothing. How do we lethal? Let's see. They do... So we can bounce 1 blocker, but... Then this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Do this for sure.
So, they would have to have 2 blockers and 2 blockers for the 2 menacers, which would both be lethal threats.
Mm-hmm.
Although it wouldn't be a lethal threat because you would only have enough mana to ping for 1 more.
What happens if I make... I have 7 mana. What happens if I make 2 menacers? Like, 2 4/4s?
Yeah, that could work.
So they have to block this. They have to block the 3/4, the 3/4, the 2/2, and they take 8. So we're 2 points short. Oh, but we have Geist Wave. Okay. Yeah, this works. I think. I could be wrong. Fast math.
And then we, like, throw up their biggest thing, I guess?
Yeah.
So that way everything is chumps and make sure we don't die on the way back. We have 3 menacers. It's going to be tough, right?
Oh, yeah.
Heyo.
They forgot to emote on their way out.
Womp womp womp.
Bad. Poor emote game.
2-0.
Going for the 3rd.
Doing it, team. Doing it.
Defying expectations. Just...
I mean, we are pro bronze players here in the dojo.
I mean, you're very, very pro. I'm limited scrub material, but I'm all right with some backseat gaming, with some help.
Man, you draw lands like a champion. All of our lands have been so amazing. This is an amazing curve. I'm so jelly.
It's part of the bronzeness. They just feed you those 3 land, 4 spell, and a nice mix.
Yeah. I don't understand at all.
I think do you usually play that on turn 1 and just okay. I was like, you don't wait till turn 4 most of the time, I guess.
If it eats removal, we're happy.
This is a little life gainy card.
Yeah, that card is actually quite annoying. And also, if this is correct, they're going to be blue-white flyers, which is really hard to deal with sometimes, and they go very, very fast and aggressive.
Ooh, okay. I mean, we definitely don't want to trade with this on the board.
No, I don't think so.
This seems really bad for us.
It can be, especially if we don't have removal, but we do have a bounce spell, which would end its career.
That's true. We offer trades with it, I bet, though.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I think our card is a lot better, but just the fact that we have no removal makes me happier to make this trade, if possible.
Yeah. And we have some graveyard gets it backs.
I don't think I would normally offer this trade in any realm, but we actually have 0 removal.
Okay. Yeah, literal 0.
We cut the only thing we thought we had. The cemetery card.
I'd rather have a bounce spell than a tapper. I'm crazy. I'm a maniac with a bounce spell.
A madman, as it were.
Alright, let's see this 2/2 just shut down this 1/1 board. It's gonna be great.
They look like they're stuck on a color, which feels pretty good to me.
Unless they're mono white. Plenty of mono white gamers out there.
Not in limited.
I mean, some people just try to do in limited what they did in constructed. What's this do? You may look at the top 2 cards, put one of them into your graveyard. Okay. Card seems okay.
Yep. So we have a couple of options. We can play the Hoarding Zombie and get the Siege Zombie on board, or we can hold open the counterspell. With them being stuck on a color, I'm kind of inclined to just progress the board. But whatever control CGB is feeling, that one could go either way. Also, progressing the board means we have a better chance of getting the bat down for a trigger next turn.
Yeah. I think this is the play.
Okay, let's do it. That's also an answer to any other bigger, scarier things, too.
That's a close one for me, but yeah. Because we can also hold up, like, activating this, but I don't really want to sacrifice this.
No.
So. And this will probably get through and make a bat, like you said. So.
They might trade the 3/2 for it, but maybe unlikely.
I don't know when we're going to flip the switch, but we'll flip the switch someday.
That card's pretty good.
Whoa. When it attacks, return target creature with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped and attacking. And it's when another creature you control dies, you transform it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that card is quite good.
They've got a lot of this deathy stuff going on.
They do have a lot of deathy stuff.
Makes me not want to trade with their stuff. I need them to, like, throw something away. Also, like, we just have to block this, right? It has to attack to do it?
Yes.
Whenever it attacks. Okay. So we need something good that can block it.
And they need something in the graveyard, so...
Yeah. We might be able to eat the graveyard. We'll see.
Yep. That is the plan.
They're tanking on this attack, though. Just the vet.
I would probably take it this time. Next time, because we'll be one closer, like if they're tapped out next turn, we'll be, likely to get to hoard it away, and then we'd be pretty happy. But right now, it'll flip their thing, give them a counter on the mob rule. I'm not really about that life.
Okay.
So now here's the question for you. Do you want to attack with the zombie there? Yeah. Because if they block with that guy, they can't get it back with the priesty thing, so that's fine. If they choose no blocks, we get in for the bat, and that feels pretty good.
We can also play the larder zombie and hold up flip.
That's an option as well. If they choose to block. I think that would be our play, would be to do the zombie switch.
Okay. Send a message. They're coming for you. What do you do when the hobbling zombie comes after you?
And if they choose to play nothing next turn, and we don't switch, we can eat the token that comes out of the zombie.
Hobbling zombie's so slow. is so slow. He's still coming. He's trying. He's gonna take a while, but he'll get there.
He's so cute.
Brains. Like, why don't you just run away? Why are you standing there screaming? It takes him like half an hour to cross an open field. They're frozen in horror. Ah, we got the trade.
Okay. So we're okay with this, I think. They're gonna flip their thing, get a count on the mob rule, but not the end of the world. And then we just hold open, switch.
Switch and transform.
Yeah, so switch and transform, yeah.
Yep. Go team. Go zombos. Let's do this. What does this thing do? Draw a card.
And
It's a 4/4. Okay. Well, that can block this thing, assuming they don't have a trick. Which we have to decide whether or not to play around. If they, just attack in. But right now they don't get anything back. Yeah, because there's a 3-drop. That's right. That's right. All calculated. All big-brained. I knew it. I knew it the whole time.
You knew it.
Not really. How much you want to bet it is mono white?
I mean, it's starting to look like it, but mono white... In bronze, it's hard to say.
It
You
sure
never know.
is.
I would just take it.
Okay.
Because it comes back as a flyer, we actually have, very little ways to deal with that.
True.
And also the mob rule's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the question. Do you want to trigger the larder zombie, or do you want to ping a damage if they do nothing?
It's hard for the damage to get where we want it to go because of this thing. They got another one of these.
Now, do you care about that, or do you want to just flip the switch to use your mana? We can still use our mana with the Awakener.
I like the Awakener because I know it's going to happen. I know I'll get the card. I know I'll have the 4/4.
Also increases your chances of hitting a land next turn.
Yeah. And I don't know if we want to do the zombie or the zombie. Which zombie would you do?
To me, I think that I would do the ping of damage, because the larder zombie, almost no matter what is on the top, we're going to keep it. If it's a card, we're keeping it. If it's a land, we're keeping it. So I feel like if we really needed the land, I would likely use the larder zombie, but I think I'm okay with literally any draw in the deck. So it seems like a waste of a point of damage.
How do you feel about a land and a land?
Well, we would have kept the first one, so...
Yeah. Okay. So, if we attack with this, they might double block it.
I think I would be okay with that.
Yeah. I think that's fine.
Especially because they think they might get the mob rule back.
And then we play
beat
that.
it. Yep.
Okay.
I like this.
And if not, we play the bat if they take it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roar! Go strong, awoken demon. Not your typical zombie. Do we still want this bat?
With them being stuck on mana, I think I would still kind of play the ogre.
Yeah?
Just to go wide.
Okay.
It gives us really good options to...
I mean, we'll probably hit again next turn. Yeah, we might curve out better with this way. I'm also like a little tunnel vision on trying to eat some of their creatures they want to get back.
Yeah.
But that is probably tunnel vision.
I think we have card advantage, we have board advantage. I think we should just press it.
All right.
That thing contests their entire board anyway.
Nom.
They're mana screwed as well.
Are they? What if every card in their deck is 3 or less and white?
They still can only play one a turn. Feels pretty good for us.
It does. Feels amazing.
Also, playing the Horde zombie or ogre guy makes a better chance of us being able to double spell next turn. If we draw a 2-drop, we can do bat 2-drop. If we draw, a 3-drop, we could play it plus hold open switch. Gives us a lot more options.
They've got another mob.
That card's not great, but I think you're right. They probably are mono white, based on what we're seeing here. That card's also not very good. So this is just bronze things. We're doing bronze things.
Now they're trying to do what they do in Standard, which is spam mono white, get to Mythic, and feel like the greatest Magic player alive. So, again, Are we damaging? Probably.
I
We don't
think
want
so.
this game to go too long.
If we draw another land, we'll feel bad about it, but
I feel really bad about it now. I think, like, do we just try to drain them out? I don't know if we want to attack them and make their mobs huge.
so you could just drain them with the 2 zombies and play your bat.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I would just do that now. So we get the trigger on the bat, and then, yep. Perfect. Keep your blocker. And then we can start getting it in the air next turn. Feels fine.
Cacaw.
Cacaw.
We're gonna get in.
Next turn, we're draining for 3 a turn. It's pretty nice.
We can just keep taking the damage if we
Yep.
don't want to grow the mobs. So what's this do? +1/+1 can't be blocked by creatures with power 4 or greater. What? Like we played those.
That card is not very good.
What? I think they're trying to be like, how do we attack and make something happen here? So far, they haven't fallen into our traps.
They've played around our trap cards.
Yes, I have sneakily not blocked their Lunarch veteran. With my sneaky sneaks. What?
It gets lifelink if they have Coven. It's also not good. They do not. Oh, they do have Coven.
Okay, they've got some Coven. They've got some Coven action. The power of life gain
Do you think you're
compels
going
you.
to draw another land?
I think, no, I'm totally not going to draw another land.
Then ping them.
Okay.
But if you do, we're sad.
I would never draw another land in this position. Coward. Coward move. Where are you at? There you go.
All right, got a land, and we can double spell. Perfect.
I was worried. Usually I jinx myself pretty hard in that spot. It's good content, but it hurts the soul.
There is a white board clear, but it costs a lot of. No, it doesn't cost.
It costs 2
It
mana.
costs 2 mana. So maybe we should start making some moves here.
We're just gonna flip it. We're just gonna
That's
flip
true.
it.
Yeah.
They don't get the pleasure of vanquishing this horde. Which is a great name for a board clear, by the way. Vanquish the Horde.
I agree. That is quite good.
I hear it's one of the most expensive cards in the set because of Commander, because all the white players want that card because 4-player games tend to make it cheap.
All right, so they're going to try to lifelink us.
Okay. And it can't be blocked by creatures powerful or greater. So,
So do we trade with the Horde zombie? I'm kind of okay with that, except if we draw Crawl, we just get it back. Which seems great to me. We don't want them gaining the life every turn.
yeah. I guess all it does is make this a 3 and this a 4, right? Or no, it kills this too.
I think Horde is only their creatures. The Hob.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, so it just
The
makes it
mobs.
a 3 and a 2, which is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we're going to be swinging for 4 in the air. I would probably also Larder Zombie once to just see what we like on the top.
Okay.
We don't want any more lands.
Fair. My first larder zombieing, so, gotta make it memorable.
Ooh, yeah. So if you put that in the graveyard, we can recast it for the backside, and you draw something else.
Which is a little better, yeah.
Yeah.
So this
Take-
is
yep.
take action. Got it. They get that thing.
So they can look at the top 2 and they can basically surveil, is what that is. Well, we got it out of the way.
Okay, their third unruly mob.
Yeah, I think you might be right. It is just mono white, which is really weird. So yeah, just play it, send in the air, and let's hold open the switch. Seems fine to me.
Do we hold lands against white? Do we care? Do we have a looting effect? I'm trying to remember.
Against white, I don't think we would need to, but there's not a ton of reason to play your last one either.
Alright. We chillin'. We're just packing them to death. Is absurd how much board presence they're putting forth with their 3 white lands. But none of it flies. Are they going to attack with this to get this? How much do they love this card? They seem to really love this card.
They do.
I guess the Bat Whisperer trades pretty well, but they might put the mask on it.
Yeah. If they put the mask on it, it's a bit weird, to be sure. So we don't have good block options here.
Mm-hmm.
We could just try to race it.
That's true. We could start turning our creatures sideways. Let's see how much they attack with. They get back another mob.
Yeah, but then they have the chump blocker with a veteran, which then they could replay a creature.
Yeah, it's
Kind of
a
scary.
little dicier than expected. And they're gaining all this life. Oh, that's attacking? Oh, you just eat it.
Yeah,
I guess it makes these bigger.
it does.
Maybe we
yeah.
take it. I don't know. What do you think? We could also gang block this, Larder and Siege, and whichever one they kill, now we just use the other.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. I like the ping damage, but with our flyers, I don't know if we need it. I like blocking that thing, to be honest. If they have a pump spell, we probably have to flip the switch.
Yeah. Think we eat it?
Yeah, I think so. We might as well.
4/4? Does it matter with a pump spell?
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
Okay. These will be big.
Yeah, but they're gonna have to trade them off because we're gonna swing back, I think, with 2 4-power things. We probably get a pump spell out of
This
their
will
hand.
be a 5?
It's just gonna, yeah.
Okay.
Bounce spell would be good. Okay, so they're gonna let it happen.
They're killing this one.
Siege zombie. So Larder first once, so we make sure we don't draw land. And then Siege the rest of the damage.
Sure.
Bounce spell seems great. Get rid of the 5/5. So decline, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I always have to read those like an extra couple of times.
Same.
I'm very nervous whenever I'm doing that particular kind of graveyard, like put it into the graveyard effect.
I always mess it up 2 or 3 times. Alright, they didn't bounce spell, which is surprising. Or pump spell.
Yeah. They might not have it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe these are all green or,
Yeah.
or blue. Who knows? Who knows? It's a mystery.
So you could just bounce their 5/5 and send with our 4-power minions, our 2
Yeah.
4-powers, and see what they want to do.
They'll probably block here and make this big.
Yeah, but then they're taking 4 damage plus the air damage. Might be okay.
5 in the air.
Yeah. I think I would do that.
I don't know. Do you think we can suck them into attacking us?
I don't think so. Seems
I think
unlikely.
I think I can.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly why. I think I can. I don't know. I've got this feeling that they're going to get impatient.
Okay, well then swing with the air and call it a day.
Yeah, I think that's what we do. It does become. No, it's night, so it doesn't switch. Okay.
How much is it to equip that thing? Is it 3 mana?
Just 2.
So they have something, because they chose not to equip here.
Yeah, they didn't re-equip. Yep. I guess Fateful Absence is a white rare removal that they could have. But I don't know. I feel like with this going on, they're going to feel like they need to attack. And when they do, we counter their pump spell, we bounce their best thing, and then we turn around and attack and make them pay.
Yep.
We can also Geist Wave our Bat Whisperer to make another one. Or Geist Wave this and play it and
You
sack
would also
another
draw
thing
a
to draw.
card that way, which
Yeah.
would be nice.
But I think we just wait.
I think so. I think we either be aggressive here and try to close the game out, because they don't have great blocks if we were to have done it, or we just sit back.
Okay, that's their card. Doesn't really do anything.
Doesn't do anything to us.
It's another good attacker though to make them think they should.
Yeah, I would still hold it.
It makes them think they should do something. Because it's a 3/1. It's on offense, you know? The devious blue-black mage, trying to sucker in the innocent, gullible mono white, who believes the world can be just and pure. Well, it's not. The world's not fair. Deal with it.
No, we playing blue spells over here, friend. Alright, so double block, bait the pump spell,
Yep.
bounce. So we block with the... Probably the... Yeah, that'll work.
Like that?
Yeah. Or it could be also the larder zombie, but instead of the bat. In case something goes terribly wrong.
So the Bat Whisper is the best thing for me to bounce for myself.
But we're gonna probably respond by bouncing.
Yeah,
If
probably.
they say no effects, do we let the 1-for-1 trade?
Yeah, I think so. We let the 4... If they keep it in this order, I think, yeah.
Okay.
If they switch it, it's a little frustrating, but then we keep a 4/4, so it's no big deal. Yeah. I think we just see what they do here.
I think they have to have a pump spell here.
Yeah, they've got a trick. They didn't equip the mask again, like you pointed out last time.
What?
Okay.
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 Yeah, I think we're okay with it.
Oh, I didn't use the zombie. Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we had an odd number of cards, of creatures.
Never punished.
Yeah. 2 mobs dead. This is how you slowly quell the Twitter mobs.
That gives 2 bodies.
3 to 1/1, 3/3, 1/1. We don't have great blocks on it either.
I would flip the switch. We might just... Can we
Let's
kill
do
them
this
here?
first. Let's have a look-see. Let's get nosy. Take that action. Okay. Can we kill them here? We can bounce their 5/5. We can counter this. They have 3 blockers. The blockers go here, here, and here, and they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Plus the flip the switch gives them
8,
all.
9.
It's close.
Gotta draw a point of damage. Here, point of damage.
Ooh. That's okay.
Okay.
So
Attack with the flyers, I think.
I think we do bounce
Yeah?
5/5.
You just want to press them?
And then I just press them with the
Everything?
zombies. I kind of don't want to lose the larder zombie to the
Well, we
stealth
can't.
ones.
Yeah, we can't attack with the
Oh, yeah,
this
that's right.
one.
I forget.
So it's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think aggro.
Yep.
Aggro mage unlocked.
And then they've got no board.
Yep.
And they're just kind of dead. I want to make it so that way they're dead to the flyers, even if they find an answer for one of them, right? So like next
Exactly.
turn, if they kill the Griff or whatever, it'll take us forever to kill them.
Yep. Great call. The blocks of sadness are coming. But now if they vanquish the horde, we have
Now
to be
we're
very sad.
If they vanquish here, we will be
We
sad.
bring this back and then they have to kill it and we have to draw nothing for a few turns. So we'll still be ahead, but it'll be content is what it will be.
It'll be a very slow content. But we also have Crawl from the Grave is a good one for us.
I think they found their blocks.
Sounds good to me.
They do get to bring back 1 blocker for a flyer.
Yeah. But that will take, half their mana, so I think I'm okay with that.
I'd say draw a removal spell, but we don't do those things here.
We don't have those things.
We don't have those nice things.
Okie dokie. Yeah, seems fine to me.
They've got to block the Gale Drifter. We bring it back.
There is a +2/+0 in life gain card for 1 white mana, which would suck, but they don't have it. Great.
Well, 1 life. They fought hard.
They did.
They had a lot of mobs.
I'm wondering how much mana they actually have in their deck, because this is a long game, right?
Yeah.
They have to be, pretty deep into their deck for only 5 mana.
13 land draft deck. It works in standard. Did you know that's my most watched video ever?
Wow.
Me playing a 13 land mono red deck.
Attention fans of MTGNerdGirl! CoolStuffInc.com is partnering with her on a special limited edition all-metal soldier token. This is a one-time only production run, with each token individually numbered and totally unique. But that's not all. 10 lucky customers will also receive a free, super rare alternate art version. Pre-orders are only open for a short 2-week window. After that, they'll never be offered again. Don't miss the chance to pre-order your unique token today. CoolStuffInc.com, cool stuff in stock.